Тун 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 тараран, тун 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 тараран, тун тун тарараран, тун 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 тарарарарараран. Пойду чай налью. Норс, помощь нужна. Как достать игру, как двинуть окно игры, да, когда она ушла ниже, ну, вниз, то есть, когда она ушла ниже панели вот этой нижней. На токарном станке. Ты слушаешь меня? За 5 часов. Ну, может, он не умеет, может, он типа 4,5 часа будет разбираться, с какой стороны к станку подойти, а потом, типа, за полчаса сделает. Скажи, пожалуйста, Норс, ты тут? Ай, ёпта, я быстрее заново запущу, чем тебе ответа дождусь. Ай, блядь. Алло, алло. На токарном, ёптать. А ты докажи. Ну-ка, давай, без перчаток.
That'll do it. Back in one piece. Nice. And we're back.
Че, серьезно? Алло, ты меня слышишь, нет? Я просто, блядь, ну, разговариваю с тобой. Че я вообще говорил? А ты типа давай это самое, покажи. За 5 минут. Ну-ка давай без перчаток. А то ты на словах-то как бы того этого, а на самом деле Лев Толстой. Я поиграл, кстати. Смотри. Я вчера, ну, вчера в полночь, короче, решил еще раз сыграть. Взял копье, да. Вкачал 3 боссов и пакет социальный для элитных противников. Вот. Ну и победил, короче, с копьем прошел там. Мне дали вот такую статую. Мне понравились боссы на самом деле, кроме Тесея. Тесей говно. Не знаю, убогий. Эту гидру сделали неплохо. Очень, ну неплохо сделали гидру. То есть смысла нет на самом деле повышать пекло, ну, больше. Да нет там никаких проблем. Ну чё? Я на токарном не работаю. Я в школе только работаю. Все, берем перчатки, пошли. А, еще смотри, короче, приходит Мегера такая. Ну я вот 8 этих выбрал 8. Ну, короче, был у меня этот пробег, да, и мне боги такие Олимпа говорят, ёбну, мы типа видим, ты ну, на улицу вот ты там выходишь, да, и все, и ты из вида пропадаешь. Ну и каждый мне об этом уже сообщил. Потом раз, прошел, все, победил Аида, дошел до Персифоны. Говорю, типа, Персифона, там, Аид все еще тебя любит, она такая, да ты гонишь, я такой, да я тебе зуб даю, докажи. Ну и вот, мы типа попали, ну, приходим домой, пошли в койку, как это сказать, не койка, а как это, ну, короче, bedroom, спальня отца, в общем, и там нашли фотографию Персифоны, фотографию, снимок в рамочке, типа он ее еще любит. Потом зашли в свою спальню, да, ну, типа, сейчас вам покажу. Ну тут же магия, типа, миллион батон. А, все, заперто, нельзя больше. Вот. А потом зашли в свою хату, и там Мегера такая ждала нас, говорит, ну ёперный театр, там на меня давило все, что, ну вот вся эта ситуация. А теперь, когда мы все втроем на тебя атакуем, да, там 3 сестры-то, вот эти бестии, то на меня меньше внимания стали обращать, да, то есть, говорит, я готова вернуться к нашим старым отношениям, ну, типа, намек такой был. И с ней можно, типа, роман завязать. Вон тут появились вот такие стрелочки, звездочки, стрелочки. Я, короче, почитал про романы в игре, да, и тут 3 романа в игре может быть сейчас, да, потом добавят еще. Это с Танатосом, с Дузой и с Мегерой. Воу-воу-воу. Ну, Танатос я подозревал, он мне типа бабочку подарил, видал? Ты же видел бабочку? Он же мне бабочку подарил. Я сразу подозревал. Ну вот и с Дузой можно, ну я не фиг его знает, что там как. Поэтому, ну короче, пошли, берем перчатки, хочу с перчатные. Будем брать то, что предлагают. Предлагают перчатки. Сжатые сроки брать не буду, потому что я, скорее всего, помру. 9 минут на один регион. Это ж, ё-моё, это получается 1, 2, 3, 4. Это 36. 36 минут, да я не пройду никогда.
That's as bad as this gets. I'm ready.
Сейчас пойдем к Персифоне говорить, типа, что Аид тебя еще любит, у него твоя фотка.
Hello, Lord Ares.
Perhaps you know a god called Thanatos. The two of us are very close associates, you know. Do give him my best wishes, should you see him soon.
Рывок с лезвиями эпический. Ну я бы атаку взял, да, она серая. А рывочек я не... Не, давай нормальное что-нибудь. О!
Heads up. All right.
А, я же амулет не снял от Ареса.
From the rumblings of the earth, I have deduced your father himself stands against you when at last you are about to leave these depths. It must be quite an interaction between you. Have I deduced correctly? Respond.
That's right, Master Chaos. My father personally takes it upon himself to stop me in the event none of his underlings beat him to it. He can be a handful.
Consider bringing to one of your future interactions the small round catalyst which I provided you. The one in the shape you call an egg. It shall serve no purpose there at all. And if you succeed, then it shall bring us some amusement, shall it not?
Прикольно, давай. Яйцо возьмем в следующий раз.
Yes? Was I supposed to respond there?
«77 хп», либо... Ну, короче, особый удар, что тут думать?
Interesting.
А, только я что-то медленный. Яйцо это артефакт, который дал мне, ну типа ошейник от Цербера, а вот от Хаоса яичко.
Claiming these.
Ой, это что такое? Необходимо 5. А, это я что-то купил недавно за 5 кристалликов. Ну, не было ворот раньше. Ворота я купил, типа дополнительные пути.
See that, Malphon?
Реген.
Perfect fit.
У меня реген от особого. Ну, поздно, я играю через особый.
My Chaos Boon switched to a new effect.
You got your hands on Malphon, the Twin Fists, I see. No ordinary weapon. Prone to fits of savagery quite unbecoming of a well-trained warrior. Then watch yourself and throw not caution to the wind.
Your wisdom guide me.
Ага, вот и неуязвимость. Все. Все, можно до финала бежать.
So quiet. Gods grant me strength.
Посейдон может что-нибудь подкинуть.
Back to the shadows.
I wonder what monstrosities await you near the surface, little Hades. There's your father's terrifying hellhound, for one thing. Ah, well, I'm sure you'll find a way to sail past whatever's in your way.
It's high tide. What?
Nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead.
I'm in for it.
I should not be the supervisor here.
Now to collect. Let's have a look here. Think you can stop me? Good enough to eat. Extra blessing.
Good morning, or whenever. Word is you caused quite the hubbub in Elysium, Prince Ed. Making the champion up there really work for it, I hear.
You could say that, I guess. Apparently word gets around. That Theseus, though, he doesn't care for me one bit, let me tell you.
Блин, надо было бы тебе показать, как там Тесей
I bet
выглядит.
he'd like you better if you were a regular pushover. Oh well, he'll learn, I'm sure. Got just the thing.
Cheers, mate.
See you again, right?
Let's see here.
Poseidon sought you out already, hmm? My boastful brother gets on with Lord Hades even worse than I, so let me put a little spark into his storms for you.
Хрень, хрень. Что будет? Продам, если что. Блин, магнитные бы перчатки подошли бы сейчас.
Hi, you two.
О, их двое. Их две. А где
You
Медира?
mess with Tiss, Red Blood. You mess with me. Get it?
The walls. Where'd the other one go?
Близняшки. А где Медира была, непонятно. Она
Well,
типа
father.
больше не будет атаковать меня?
Tisiphone has failed me,
Which
has
one?
she?
All set. Can wash away my boons. Ooh, that's cold.
Может продать это найти что-нибудь нормальное. Или оставить? Что думаешь, продать или оставить? А, я уже его прокачал на 3-й уровень. Что его продавать?
See you, Tartarus.
Замену надо искать.
There.
Да у меня типа, ну,
The Asphodel Meadows.
там стаки не набираются. Атака медленная.
Let's pay Chaos a visit then. In the name of Hades.
So shall it be.
Атака, которая не нужна.
Good.
Ты еще жив? Там не было особой атаки. Мне кажется, там была просто атака.
One of them's not going to like this.
How very gracious.
If you had given due consideration to this matter, then
А
I
вот
doubt
теперь
you would have
стаки
chosen
интересно
this outcome.
выглядят.
She won't like this. This is awkward.
Ай.
I'm sorry.
Your father also made some questionable choices, Zagreus. But all of us are family after all.
The shield of light.
О чем Афина и Арес дают? Божественный удар, божественный размах. Я ни то, ни другое не взял. Блин! А, так это фигня. Типа набил стаки, активировал, а зачем? Если он и так активируется. Да хрень полная.
Should be something useful here. I'll take it. Let me see.
Так они и так прокнут, ёпты. Что значит быстро? Чем дольше я их набиваю, тем больше урона будет.
power couple. Ah, yes. Appreciate the backup. My keepsake from chaos will protect me.
Фармим хаос.
Let's see. In the name of Hades. Might as well.
You shall pay for that. There. Satisfied?
I'll take it.
Денег нет.
Onward. The power of Olympus. Juicy.
Попробуем стаки заработать на Аиде. Раз, кулачками стаки набили.
I hope you know this isn't personal, don't you?
А когда улучшенная версия Гидры, здесь, короче, островки такие, типа лава везде.
Don't come back.
Хорошо.
I'll just tuck that away.
Да чё-то не надоело. Но я все равно не буду отвечать, ты же меня не слышишь.
Any boons worth giving up? dead must have it pretty good up here. Stay dead. Malphon grows stronger. Chariots. Nearly made it. From chaos is transferred.
Well, look at you, cuz, rushing to victory after successive victory. Caught wind of your accomplishments down there. Well then, let's keep the streak alive.
30. Ё-моё! Так, это не надо.
Regenerating. That one's come back. Not yet. Vast riches. Wretches.
is it, stranger? Tell me, stranger, if it pleases you. How is it you keep running into me? I thought this the remotest corner of Elysium.
The ever-shifting chambers of the underworld leave quite a bit to chance. I took our meetings merely for coincidence.
When chance is too far-fetched to be believed, then it's the fates.
Я чай налил и не взял его. Привет, ассасин. Рад тебя видеть. А? А? Торм, а? Как? Ай. Торп расскажет историю. Внимание! Всем внимание!
Just checking up on you, sir. Easy. What do we have here?
Зевса
Let's think
пихает.
about this.
Нагло.
Vitality.
И опять нагло пихают Зевса.
They're making me choose.
Thank you, Zagreus.
The fates say no, I guess.
My blessing isn't good enough for you, is that the...
He won't stand for this. Devils rearming. I'm out.
All right, this is becoming unproductive, Zagreus. As you were.
Ладно, все херня. Едьте зло. Зев зло.
Olympus, I accept this message. Rematch.
Well now, Asterius, he's returned. And this time we shall have to vanquish him without the aid of our divine armor. A worthy challenge, no?
Без помощи нашей божественной брони. Норс, они в прошлый раз, когда я выбрал, ну, улучшенных боссов, они в броне были.
Be cautious not to underestimate him, King. He has proved troublesome before.
Там, по-моему, просто слезово. Ну, похоже, да.
Undeserving fiend, all which you think you have achieved was merely handed you. I'm out. That cheering's not for you, monster. Now, fiend!
My friend!
You're next, King.
Not now.
By the power of Olympus!
Афродита.
Welcome in Elysium, and I shall happily escort you out. Here.
You fiend!
That ought to make Theseus shut it for a bit. A souvenir. You are my biggest fan.
После использования зова получи шанс уклониться. А, ну да. Или после использования. Типа после использования. То есть я использовал. Ну фиг знает, короче.
Happy to entertain you, Shades. Just what I need. To the surface.
Злой гномик.
I'm rich.
Гномик-то да. Он почему такой злой?
Fishing time?
Быстро, короче, находим рюкзак этих сатиров и идем на Аида.
There. Just a gap.
Плюс еще надо 1200.
If I were a satyr sack, where would I be?
Зевса предлагают опять.
Let's see what's in here. What? Oh, I hate this stuff. No way. Father thinks my chambers are a mess. Good enough to eat. Hey, a Satyr sack already. Olympus, I accept this message.
Когда ты получаешь урон.
For the house.
Ну все, значит, не будем никуда больше заходить.
Could check the other passageways before I go. That's quite a stash there, Charon. Ooh.
Вовремя. Давай мы это возьмем.
Thus has the prince.
See you, boy.
Все, на Аида. Я даже не могу попить.
Crisp, cold air.
Why? Why do you keep showing up? In spite of knowing that the outcome shall be just the same as how it always was.
Beats having to toil away under your overbearing supervision. And besides, as you may be aware, I've recently made up my mind to leave this place.
Yeah, utterly incorrigible. When next we meet here, then we'll keep it brief. I've grown weary of our aimless conversations. Now prepare.
Если у тебя приемы не изменятся, то ничего не изменится.
Excuse me for a moment.
Ну я же жал.
Rise now from my realm and fight again. I'll not fall to you again.
Come on.
Я сжал, как обычно. А у него нету ничего.
We should have never sprung from chaos. None of this. You'll pay for.
See you at home.
Я могу повысить только...
Quick as a flash that time.
За 22 минуты прошел, ничего себе, приятно. Я могу только это... Только первых 3 боссов повысить.
Got a bite? Caught me a trout.
Давай. Приходи еще.
The sun.
Is that you, Zacharias?
It's only me.
О!
That's a bite. That's one more bass.
Of everything down in that gloomy house, I miss old Cerberus the most, I think. But I miss other things as well. The lack of light was gentler on my skin, not being as cold. And Nyx and her young sons. It was all very odd, but...
Mother, in Father's bedchambers. Mind you, there's almost nothing there, just neatly sorted rows of all his samey capes. But on his nightstand is a portrait of you, wearing a regal crown of red laurels. A queen. His queen.
I was fitted for those garments when I first arrived. They were not my customary style. So Hades has a portrait of me still. Why would he put it back on display now?
No, he's never let anybody in his bedchambers. I broke in, don't you see? He didn't put your portrait back on display. It's always been there, ever since you left. So, Mother, why do you suppose he would do that?
Because he loves me still. Is that what you want me to say?
Have you ever loved him yourself?
All I really wanted was to leave Olympus. I didn't exactly abscond. I doubt I had much of a choice, but I went willingly. Perhaps Zeus knew how I felt, and thought he was doing me a favor. As for Hades, I grew to love him, yes. He always gave me my space.
Won't you please talk to him? Or visit Cerberus again, or Nyx? As for Olympus, surely all of you can figure something out.
I just don't know, my son. Olympus is behind me. In the underworld. I cannot imagine I would be very welcome there after all this time.
But you are the queen.
Oh shit, here we go again. Музыка поменялась. О, Орфей играет, нифига себе.
Dusa, I don't mean to upset you, but I'm worried you're going to burn yourself out if you keep pushing yourself past your limits. Are you sure you don't need a break?
I'm sure, Prince. This is my chance. I'm custodian of the House of Hades. I need to keep doing my best right now. Thanks so much for the nectar. Bye!
Please, take care of yourself. If I sit down, I won't want to get back up. Anything good?
Ну, а я думал, он петь не умеет, нормально поет.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where death is our business.
All right, Hypnos. Didn't he? Mother, I mean. Faith like that. He's just stubborn enough to hold on to the idea of her, isn't he? Though what she saw in him, I'm not sure.
Your father was different with Persephone, to some extent. He has always been as you know him, yet her lightness, it affected even him, I think. And he knows that he was better with her than without.
Sounds like a lot of pressure on Mother to fix all his failings. But it sounds as though she cared for him as well. And you and Cerberus. She said she misses you.
She did she?
Сажание на кол.
So, you can tell me in due time if you decide to, lad. But I do have a question, same as you did, going into this. Why did she leave? Why did she leave you in particular?
It's that she didn't even know I was alive. Sounds as though Nyx revived me sometime after I was born, but by that point, Mother had already left, and they let her be, for reasons I am trying to find out.
Ah, that's quite a bit to take in there. And it explains more than a bit, I think. Look, I'm not one to speculate too much. I trust you'll find the answers that you seek as you proceed.
Да, взял кобальтовые. Хотя сначала взял другие, потому что подумал, что синие это какие-то, ну, пидорские. Но на самом деле нет, синие норм.
You shades hang in there.
Что вы тут устроили? Отказ печени.
My records indicate that you've collected earnings based on some of your accomplishments there, boy. I suppose you need an income of your own, having decided to cut ties and all.
What, you mean the bounties that you've offered up to anybody capable of beating Meg and all your other guardians out there? Don't you think that puts a lot of undue pressure on them, knowing that you've turned them into targets?
They must do better than they have, else they shall be replaced. If they're to grow in their respective roles, they have to know their weaknesses. And so do I. That you collect the bounties for it matters not.
What about the bounties for vanquishing you? Who's your replacement going to be?
Enough. Get out.
Так, интересно, вот у меня есть рыбка, да? Вот если я не буду ее отдавать.
Say, Orpheus, Eurydice told me your songs. Some of them came from her. He seems quite brilliant. You choose your muse as well.
I owe my everything to my Eurydice. She authored many of my songs indeed, and she inspired many, many more. Whilst living, we collaborated frequently, you see.
But weren't you the famous one? I don't understand why she doesn't share your renown.
It is but one of life's injustices, I fear. I always sang her praises every chance I had, and she asserted herself splendidly. Yet even still, our listeners believed our songs, they came from me.
I don't exactly know the ways of mortals, mate, but I'm pleased to hear you always giving credit where it's due.
I know no other way, my friend.
Why, this is absolutely splendid, Zagreus. Is this really for me? It's so very kind of you to think of me like this.
I want you to have it, Orpheus. You've brightened up our lives down here more
Он
than
тогда
you know.
перестанет быть похожим на солиста группы Muse. Не Мьюз, а Токио Хотел. Мегеры нет. Где Мегера?
Always happy to oblige Master Chaos.
Да не видел, конечно, я. Но мне так кажется, что он так выглядит. Неплохо поет.
I grant you funding and autonomy to do this job upon your earliest convenience, contractor. Work approved. You know, I've always had a thing for double-bladed axes.
I've always had a thing for silence around here.
Чушь какая. Ёптать, я-то думал.
Here you go. Perhaps my chambers will look even better with these blades ominously displayed on either side.
Those blades don't even work. No wonder you prefer them so. Quickly.
Зря деньги только потратил. Топоры, ну да, топор как-то солидный.
Let's see how it looks the other way, all right?
What did you do now?
Предлагаю взять копье.
Just watch the ribs with that, okay?
Ну давай. С копьем.
Said our goodbyes already, pal.
Тогда берем сияющее перо. Девять минут. Поехали.
The infernal arms are sealed away for a reason, boy. Your curiosity exceeds your common sense. But heed my words. You stay away from those accursed things.
You stay away from me.
I want you to know something here, man. It's been a bit of a long haul, but you are getting closer to the surface, and you'll get there someday, and we're with you, however long it takes, okay?
Хочу сказать, Диабло, ну, олимпийцы начинают подозревать что-то, да, я когда, типа, мне уже начинают говорить, что, блин, что-то за фигня, мы тебя видим, а потом в какой-то момент ты пропадаешь, когда выходишь на поверхность, что это такое?
Hate to be ungrateful here. I need to power up the pact of punishment back home to go in this. My weapon's hidden talents.
Ну да, интересно. Вот это интересно. Вот это больше интересно.
That'll do.
Рыбу не половить, блин.
That was the lambent plume.
Хотя, может, и можно половить.
me now.
I'm empty.
Some of Charon's wares.
I can't.
My plume grew stronger.
А в жопу. Взрывное тоже отлично.
I thought for certain you were well on your way out of there last time, nephew. But no matter. We'll just get you on another voyage to the top.
Ну, 100 урона.
Might of the sea.
100 урона это...
Here again.
Hey, hey. Hey, Prince, I heard you showed...
I don't think she'll be out of commission for very long. She'd best find you mining that boulder, though at least you managed to catch a break for now. Be seeing you, Sisyphus.
Про кого они? Можно лог?
Fine selection there.
Thank you, mate.
Keep fighting, Midas.
May I help you? You're nothing. Veiled in darkness.
Дионис и Посейдон.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
In the name of Hades. That nectar also amplified one of my boons.
Cheers to you then, man.
Нет. Ну нет. Но вообще... Ой... Нет.
Seems to me your strength outweighs your smarts there, nephew, if you're prone to picking other sides than mine.
He'll get over it.
No need to fight about this any longer, don't you think, nephew? Here, take my blessing like you should have in the first place.
Phew, felt that.
Хрен. 5 минут на босса.
Pleasure doing business. Hello, Fury Sisters.
Ready, sisters? What's the matter, Zagreus? You look a bit uncomfortable. Something you want to say to me? Or any one of us?
Well, it's just... there's something that I wanted to discuss with you at some point, Meg, but after more consideration, I'm thinking maybe now is not the time.
I understand entirely. Though you should know my sisters and I keep no secrets from each other anymore. Isn't that right, sisters?
Ай! А чё все зелено? Не вижу нифига, все зелено.
The other sisters left. Blood of the Titans.
Ну чё, за 5 минут прошли, да, грубо говоря, ровно, практически. И это мы, ну, не тормозили на самом деле.
Keepsakes hold power. I'll take this one. Till next time, talk.
Поехали.
Courtesy of the pact.
Девять минут. А, мне добавилось время.
This heat.
Мне время добавили. Ё-моё, я думал 9 минут.
Use the rod of fishing there. Bite this. I am victorious.
Можно не торопиться.
Burn flingers. Who's next? Good enough. And we're off.
Повысить редкость. А тут время не идет.
Mighty generous of you to keep me stocked up on this stuff, Your Royal Majesty.
My pleasure. I'm always pleased to see you during my otherwise generally unfortunate travels in Asphodel. Look, Eurydice, I promise not to bother you with this each time, but you should know your husband's shattered by what happened with the two of you. He's genuinely sorry, and he loves you very deeply still, I'm sure of it.
And what am I supposed to do with that, Your Royal Majesty?
Редкость, да. Кстати, до героического можно повысить. Вчера проверил.
I don't know yet. Though you know what? You shouldn't take my word for it. You should take his.
Don't think I'll be running into him anytime soon, from what I understand. But you're the Hades kid. You want to pull some strings on our behalf? Go right ahead, I guess. But I won't hold my breath. Even if I could.
Легендарное только один скилл может быть. Ну, навык один, он не, ну как бы... Смотри, есть простой, редкий, эпический и героический. Все, 4. А легендарный это для одного навыка, он просто редкий такой. Ну, он такой особенный. У каждого по одному богу.
Try this.
Really hit the spot.
Не то. Штормовой размах не улучшился.
See you.
See you.
Right there.
Артемида говорит. Нет. Продолжаем.
Away we go.
Можно быстрее, время идет.
Farewell.
Zag, your uncle's passing through. Not Dad, the other one I mean. And he just wanted to check in, see how you're doing, so...
Aha! There you are, my little nephew. Dionysus showing you the ropes or what? You want a real feast, though? You just stick with me. I'll take my blessing. Go.
Oh, anyway, we're here, man, waiting up for you. We know you're gonna make it, I would say, eventually.
Все найденные дары будут более эффективны. Минимальная редкость дара эпический. А раньше нельзя было?
Duo power. Respite. That's good.
Зевс. Да нафиг не сдался Зевс. Хотя эпическое что-то дашь.
My good sister Demeter already tried to poison you against me, as I understand, young man. Oh, foster sister, she prefers, I say, loath as she is to accept her role as part of our great family.
Ну чё, атака от Зевса?
Is my hair sticking up?
Как любит. О, а эпические бафы от Гермеса это хорошо, это прям супер.
You
close with Orpheus down there. You get the chance, you tell him I said hey. He's pretty decent with that lyre of his last time I checked.
40 скорости. Это хорошо. И шанс уклонения 20.
Bone Hydra. Can I call you Bone Hydra? Lerny, maybe? Lerny, I like that.
Лерни, скелет гидры. Да.
Heads down. It's beautiful.
Сколько у меня? 40% уклона будет, да?
We'll have you back here soon enough,
Уже
I
40.
think.
Don't count on it.
Плюс 500. 500 золотых монет.
Yes.
Блин, дают палку. И дают Гермеса. Палку можно зафейлить. Пойдем зафейлил палку. Интересно, если я сделаю типа бросочек по всем врагам, по 7, ну, как бумеранг, да? Будут ли они взрываться?
You're mine. Not now. Now to fix up this spear.
Хрень.
They'll fear me with this spear.
Ну и нафиг Зевс, ну, о чем вы? Где Посейдон?
dares? Why? Help yourself.
Cheers.
Чё брать, Диониса или Гермеса? Гермес по-любому что-то полезное даст, а Дионис нет. Скадия. Кадию. Кадия пала.
In the name of Hades.
Вот это хорошо. Это я зря пошел сюда.
Which boons are going to be? Should help keep me going.
Потому что ты слишком много играешь в компьютер, не спишь как я.
You must take pleasure in having to fight against me, short one. I too have come to look forward to it, even if I end up falling to your strength.
Oh, I was going to say I'd much prefer we settle this more amicably, couldn't we? Perhaps I could interest you in a fine bottle of nectar. Ambrosia, even.
No, thank you. These battles are enough. Besides, you won that ambrosia from us, fair and square.
Да ничего не нашли, я не копал нифига. Я сегодня только, блин, нервы потратил много. Много потратил нервов.
Out. This won't end well for you. Damn, he's recovered. Look what I found. Let's make some waves.
Надо было деньги брать. бой.
How many more of these are there?
I can't.
Как котики? Ты думаешь, они мяукают?
Thought I'd find you here. Let's see who's better at this, Zagreus. Think you can beat me?
Occasionally, yes.
Вечно он хочет доказать, что он лучше.
Delicious.
Время идет.
You're reckless, but you're quick. I'm gone.
Деньги надо копить.
Feeling tough.
A challenger! Beware, Asterius, the demon comes! The demon who would sever the fraternal bonds we share if we so much as drop our guard!
What? You think I'm here to ruin your friendship? Look, to each his own in that regard, though, since you bring it up, I really don't see why Asterius puts up with you.
You see? Just as I said! Cover your bovine ears, Asterius, for this monstrosity would poison us to get the upper hand!
I'm empty.
On your guard! You have a lot of nerve, Hellspawn, but little else.
Asterius!
No, Asterius!
You and me, King.
A clean hit. Witness the power of the gods!
Ё-моё!
Curse you!
Слабый.
Who's champion now?
А Астери такой, no!
Ambrosia.
А как же я? Ведь я же лучше, да?
Boss, didn't we, Shade?
Сначала с Артемидой. деньги копим.
I'm almost to the top. Got it.
И ты не посмотришь, как я победю?
You. Blasted giant bother has come back. Yes. Enough of this place. I'm back. What lurks in this surface river here? Come on out. Looks like a gap. Maybe this way. No. Whew.
Я думал, ты уже ушел, я поэтому начал деньги фармить на кристаллик. Че ты с телефона не можешь смотреть? Да ладно, шучу. Иди отдыхай. Я как раз нафармил, кстати. Пойдем на босса.
Yum. Hope this can get me out of here. Got this delicious sack of meal for you, boy. I'll pay for that.
Princess Zagreus once more.
Thanks, boy. You still don't understand.
За 20 минут.
Virtually everything within my power to prevent this. All of it. For nothing. The fates were not content to saddle me within the earth. They mock me still.
Maybe they just think you're in the wrong, and that you're an obstinate, overbearing, and miserable excuse for a husband and father. Don't you understand I'm trying to fix the problems you caused, since you're so unwilling to do it yourself?
You're right. I was unwilling. I made my choices in all this. I loved her, yes. I loved her terribly. But now, it seems I'm merely delaying the inevitable. Go then. Go to her.
Че, битвы не будет?
But should harm befall her, I shall bring my worst wrath upon whomever is to blame, including you.
What? You're letting me go just like that? You're just afraid of getting struck down again. You're serious.
Go. Before I reconsider.
Goodbye, Father.
Сейчас что-то случится, да, и мы будем пытаться исправить всю ситуацию. Я так и думал. А, нет, подожди. Что происходит?
Mother, wait. What is all this?
Oh, Zagreus, I almost missed you. Truthfully, I hoped that I could make it a surprise.
Make what a surprise?
My arrival. I'm going. To your home. To Cerberus, Nyx, your father.
You're... really? Mother, you're serious?
I am. Now, if you could just help me pack up my remaining things. Only a few loose odds I'm bringing, just in case. If we hurry, maybe you could join me, rather than return the customary way. Not something a mother ever wants to see.
Join you? But wait, how are you going to get back? I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Just so happens I know somebody who can give us a ride.
Charon?
Денег нет, я все потратил.
He has pressing matters to attend to. So let's not keep him waiting any longer, son. Come on, then.
I'm still alive. But how?
You're on the River Styx. No longer in the mortal realm entirely.
I can't believe that this is happening.
I know. My heart is racing. Nothing like a river journey to remind oneself that there's no turning back.
Seriously. Though, even after all of this, it's like we only just met. I have so many questions for you still.
We'll have plenty of time for them, I think. For now, best we keep quiet. Pretend we're just a couple of dead souls on their final voyage.
Чё ты паникуешь?
Snow everywhere. Mother.
Ой, ничего не пропало.
We're here.
We're here.
This is embarrassing, but I don't know the way to get back in. Except, you know, the customary way.
That's quite all right. I do. In the name of Persephone the Queen, open the gates! I spent many days tending this garden. Or nights? Quite difficult to tell the time here. But it's held on longer than I would have expected. Cerberus?
Посмотри на него, вот такой, руки такой опустил. Такой...
Persephone.
Tabris, I missed you so. And dutiful as ever, aren't you?
I'm sorry. Know that I am sorry.
Hades, you look tired. Though I am not the only one you ought to be apologizing to.
I know. I know why. Why have you returned? If Olympus, if your mother discovers what happened, not even Zeus, not even he could stop what would transpire here.
Oh, I have a thought or two about how we can settle that. Though I shall need for you and Zagreus to cooperate with me on a solution. Or, if you'd rather, I could just return the way I came.
A solution? What, do you intend to have them over for ambrosia? Not even you can fix a broken family, Persephone.
You're right, Hades. I can't. Certainly not by myself. So are you going to help me or what?
I would do anything that you would ask of me.
Then first, talk to your son.
Zagreus, you have already met Persephone, our queen. I expect for you to show deference to her at all times.
Wow, Father, you called me by my name. What is this strange sensation that I feel? Perhaps it's this deference of which you speak.
Oh, stop it, both of you! Don't make me regret this, Hades. Speak honestly with him. About yourself, not me. Go on.
Yes, Zagreus. I know there have been times when I've let my mood reflect on you. I showed very little patience.
Царица.
Your judgment, often when my own was flawed. Thus, I apologize to you, my son. I have no excuses, and I ask no forgiveness.
What about the part where you lied to me about Mother? Do you apologize for that? Your foul moods and venting them on me. I've long since come to expect that from you, and I resented you for it. But I always thought you're honest.
Your mother did not come here willingly when we originally met. When she left, believing you were stillborn, her decision was final. I believed that she was better off without the lot of us, Olympus included. Deceiving both of you. It tore against my being, but it needed to be done.
Well, you didn't need to vent all that inner turmoil onto me throughout my life. Though, I think I understand. I only wish I could have understood sooner. So, what now? I've grown so used to ransacking your domain, I think I'm really going to miss it.
About that. Your ransacking revealed many flaws in our security. The types that never get into reports. Our reputation rides on there being no escape from here. Would you keep trying to break free? Not for my sake, but for this realm, for the Queen.
Zagreus, if you keep fighting out of here, it shall help keep appearances that everything is as it always was.
Question, Father. Let's say I accept. When next I reach the surface, is it still going to be you waiting up there?
Ah, boy. If you think for an instant that I shall go easier on you because of this, you'll soon learn otherwise.
Ни разу не сражался.
So I just battle to the surface and repeatedly kill my own father then?
You have it half correct.
Perhaps you'll also tend to my little cottage while you're in the area. The garden doesn't take much care at all. I'd like to keep the place in decent shape, in case I cannot suffer this for long.
Well, I guess I'll see what I can do.
Just do the best you can. And clearly I've work to do as well. We have a lot of it ahead of us, I'd say. So, shall we get started then?
Я не знаю, игру просто, ну вот, как можно было...
Thus was Hades,
Сейчас.
feared ruler of the dead, reunited with his long-lost bride, Persephone, the queen. and together with their firstborn son, Prince Zagreus, they would go on to reign eternally beneath the earth, in relative harmony. The Queen's return marked an occasion of enthusiastic joy, so much as possible in that dark, gloom-filled realm of the dead. And even after all this time, Olympus never did discover what transpired there, in the underworld.
After all this time, it's only been a few days. But it's been good. Mother and father are back together, made some new friends, got this fancy painting. Easy. All is well in the underworld.
Просто, ну как, вот они так классно все сделали, то что вот эти все повторяющиеся забеги, да, они не бессмысленны. Они так в сюжет вплетены, ну, мне нравится. А это хата, кстати, у отца, блин, я забыл, я же хотел показать тебе. Вот, я захожу такой, смотрю, вот все те мантии, которые он скидывает в конце, да, и сжигает, вот у него, типа, весь шкаф забит этими мантиями. Здесь у него какая-то потная кровать, вот, ну, вот его фотка, ну, фотка этой Персефоны. Кстати, вот сумка ее лежит. А, появилась, подушка появилась вторая рядом. Была одна вон та каменная. Портрет. Нет, это фотография. Портреты такие маленькие не делают.
I can't entirely get used to seeing us together like this.
Ой, ну рамочку-то могли по и лучше сделать, а то посмотри щели по углам. JPEG.
The Queen is back. You did it, lad. You must have lots of catching up to do. Or patching up. And I'm to understand that your escape attempts, they are officially approved, isn't that so?
That's so indeed, sir. Especially for now, at least. I'm going to keep on fighting to the surface. Helps me to vent a bit, and like Hypno says, it makes the underworld a better place. Though indirectly, I suppose.
Well, then I look forward to working with you in a more formal capacity. And it is my sincerest hope that you, your mother, and your father learn to get on better with each other now.
Thank you.
Мне к Мегере надо.
Well.
Zagreus.
Так.
How has it been for you so far, Mother? Reacclimating to all this? You said before it was a struggle. Must be very strange being back. Being in darkness all the time.
You know, I think it's gone all right so far. Thank you for asking, son. Everyone has been quite welcoming. The darkness is a pleasant change of pace. And while the stress can be a little difficult to move in, I quite like it.
Царица подземного мира была богиня типа растительности или что-то такое.
That's good to hear. I have to admit I was a little worried you'd be desperate to return to your cottage by now. This place can be a little much.
I'm sure it can. And I do miss my little cottage here and there, but I think I'm through running away. There may be times when it is necessary, of course. But no matter how far you run, it doesn't make your problems go away. You taught me that, you know?
I did, but I tried desperately to run away myself. Oh.
Indeed.
You hung the painting where I
Я
asked.
хочу тебе подарить.
Yes.
А, могу, все.
Mother, was it always custom in Father's house to secretly give nectar to those you care about? I guess it also could have been a thing on Olympus. Look, I wanted you to have this. I'm so glad I found you.
Oh, Zagreus, you're so thoughtful, truly. Your father never permitted nectar out in the open, so I'd practically forgotten its savor. Though, just a moment. I have something for you too.
Нас Персифоной, интересно, сделают роман? А в конце будем драться за Персифону. Дичь.
Hello, my friend.
К Медере надо срочно.
Just so I understand. Breaking through everything in your path, taking resources from your father's realm, trying to get through me. All officially part of the job description.
I guess that's right. But before you ask, I'm not doing it for him.
I didn't think you'd have it in you to leave this place for good. But I didn't think you'd take responsibility for anything either. Anyway, we'll just have to kill each other more officially, I guess.
We'll make it official, all right.
Ambrosia. You know the penalty for attempting to sway an overseer of the House of Hades with foreign contraband, don't you?
Дузи? Да нет, ты чё? Ну, типа, не знаю, попробуем. И то, и то. На кнут ее, на этот, на хлыст.
I can't entirely say I do, though if it involves lashings and whatnot, I already get more than my share of that, so figured I would take the risk. So what do you say?
Дуза она так этим, веничком так. А тут хлыст прям.
I say hand over the damn bottle. I'll see that it's disposed of properly. Now, as for you, you wouldn't know who misplaced something like this, would you? On my authority as overseer, hang on to it. Though if you tell so much as anyone.
What? Wow. I'll cherish her.
Спутница злючка. А где?
Here's what I caught. Always a pleasure.
Какой дракон? Ты, наверное, этого увидел? О, Ребус. Вот здесь ни разу не было. Вот здесь никогда не... не, был. Здесь был. Дрался с Хароном. Ты про вот этот скелет Гидры, наверное, видел, да? Вот это.
Let's see here.
Фу. Он дракон называется. Это дракон, оказывается.
Persephone, the queen. She has returned. I scarce believe it, child. You have brought her back.
I scarce believe it too. What happens now? Pick up the pieces and begin again.
Together, let us find out.
Sounds good.
Чё ты не поешь? Ты так классно пел.
Say, Orpheus, I heard what must have been a song of yours. It went something in the blood. You know that one? It was amazing, mate.
Oh, that one, yes, I know. I mean, it was a favorite, I was told, by those who listened to the music I created with my muse.
It was a most productive time back when we were alive.
Would you ever sing it again?
I highly doubt it, no.
Greetings, Father. So, I can just head on out there again whenever I want. Don't need to stick to any rigid schedule.
Your unpredictability is one of your assets. Our defenses must always be on guard. So yes, go about your business as you best see fit.
And the Olympians are going to keep helping me, thinking I'm trying to get away from you to them. We can't keep this up with them forever, you know.
I do. Your mother, the Queen, is working on that.
Well, look at you, boy. Never seen you quite so perky, relatively speaking, of course. Big, tough guy like yourself. You must have missed Mother just as much as she missed you. Well, you've got plenty of time for catching up on things now.
То есть продолжаем фармить, да, пока олимпийцы не узнают. Ну, олимпийцы реально догадываются, да. Я когда повышаю эти пекла, да, вот эти черепки повышаю, они начинают новые сообщения кидать, типа подозревающие, типа, а чё происходит? Что-то я ничего не понял. Куда ты Что происходит, в общем-то?
The monstrous triple-headed beast of Hades would perhaps be overcome with pure emotion by the joyous circumstances, were he only...
How dare you, sir? How's my favorite boy doing, huh?
А где гипноз? А это что за маленькая тень?
Excellent work, Cerberus. The garden's always open now.
А где Дуза? Мы можем ей что-то подарить?
Hi! Prince, so is it really true then that you're staying and that you'll be working here officially, I guess?
Well, when you put it that way, yes, I guess it is. We're going to try and make it work like this for now.
Слушай, если ты хочешь с Дузой роман, да, то качай игру и играй сам, понял?
So exciting! We can share our latest learnings, compare notes about the challenges we're up against, run into one another in the hall.
Do so. We've been doing everything you said this entire time.
But it is not the same. The entire feel of it's completely different now. You'll see. So, okay, bye!
Bye.
Yes?
Ну шо, милый?
So between us, all you're attempting to break out of here, over and over, you're now authorized to keep that up? Exposing weaknesses in underworld security, huh?
Something like that. I guess I've gotten pretty decent about escaping from a place that's known for being inescapable. Lets me keep in touch with the other side of the family. Work with you from time to time.
I have to say, I never thought I'd hear you talking about looking forward to working, Zag. You feeling all right? Spending too much time on the surface, maybe?
Интересно, он... Ладно.
Oh, I'm feeling fine. I never thought I was much good at anything, but if my fated purpose is to be a master of frustrating Father's efforts to make everything strictly perfect, I think I'm okay with that.
Well then, I'll be looking forward to working with you in a more official capacity, even if we're still supposed to keep it all under wraps, for sake of appearances. See you out there.
Bye, Than.
Don't stay too long in there.
I don't know how you shades handle it, honestly.
Музыка. Так, у меня 4 кристалла, да, надо что-то брать.
Contractor, I would ask that you pursue this job. I'll be excited to see the result.
Сейчас посмотрим.
Well, next.
Тут ничего.
It's never bedtime here. The prophecies appeared.
Тут ничего. Хотя там что-то появилось, кстати. Ну, артефакты давай, ладно.
A new addition to the old collection.
Спутник наносит 2500 урона по области вокруг ближайшего к тебе врага, а затем по линии от него. Нажми 1, чтобы быстро получить помощь друга, только один раз за схватку. Максимальное количество использований за один побег. 1. Цветок граната. После каждых 6 схваток получи +1 гранат. Случайный дар усиления. Случайный дар усилится. Круто. Ну да, давай тогда, все, заканчиваем на этом.
Okay.
Со Скелли сейчас еще поговорю.
So Mama's back in town from what I hear, boyo. It's awful nice knowing I trained you well.
You must mean the Queen, and evidently you're aware of our relationship. You keep that quiet, understand, Skelly?
Ah, and thus the pupil trains the master for a change. I hear you, pal. Your secret's safe with me.
It better be.
Может,
Change your plan there, huh?
аспекты открылись?
Nothing happened.
Нет, не открылись. Давай посмотрим.
No use.
Так.
Grant me the aspect of Talos.
What did you just do?
Нет, не открывается аспект. Надо что-то особенное сделать, видимо.
Malphon, awaken.
You call that a hit?
Talos. All right, I'm ready.
Выглядит классно. Ладно, все. Всем спасибо, что смотрели. На этом стрим заканчивается. Всем пока. Мы прошли игру. Будем еще играть. Фармить. Зарабатывать. Что-нибудь зарабатывать, короче, и того этого. Крутить романы. Не, ассасин. Хватит, поздно уже. Надо отдыхать. Спасибо, что посидел. Ну, поздно уже, ну, блин, 11:30, но... Там картофель, наверное, стримит. Иди к картофелю. Пойдем к картофелю сходим.